right, guys, welcome to this training. Today, the idea behind this is to help you get a fast start to making TikToks, take off some of the questions, take off some of those roadblocks that maybe have you slowing down and not producing the content that you need to get produced, or maybe even not making content at all because there's just some small roadblocks. So, my goal here today is to simplify getting things started, give you some simple tips to help you get moving forward and making content faster, easier, so you can get on with your day. So, let me share my phone with you. I'm going to pull up my screen. 1 second. A few really simple things you can do on a daily basis to make sure that you're getting the most out of your TikTok, your profile, your account, and the algorithm, right? So, first of all, what we're going to do, something we should do every single day, is we should spend a little bit of time on the For You page, interacting with content, right? Finding content that grabs our attention, maybe inspires us, moves us, makes us think, right? Stops that scroll, right? Then what we can do is we can start creating swipe files of that content, right? Creating files that we know this content moved us, it inspired us to stop and listen, it maybe moved us to make a decision or think about something. Then we can think about, okay, great. Now, how can I put my content, my message, my story, my product and or service into this type of content, right? Use that inspiration that you got from a certain piece of content. So, right, if you liked it and you want to use it for later, you can just go ahead and click on this little badge here, and that's going to save that video for later. If you really like the sound and you're like, okay, I'm going to make a video, simply click on this little circle in the bottom, and that's the sound. It's going to take you into a whole nother screen. This is going to show you all of the videos that have been made with this sound already. So you can actually get further inspiration how to use this post, right? If you're like, awesome, I want to use this sound, I'm going to hop in, I'm going to use it right now. We simply click on use this sound. That's going to take us into our recording studio. So now we can decide, okay, excuse me, am I going to record this video from inside the TikTok studio, or am I going to upload some content? So there's two different ways, right? All of us have video stored on our phone, right? So that's the easiest way to start creating content right away. What you can do is simply go here, click on this little emblem down here. This is you're going to take you into your camera roll. So you can see you can select all the different camera, all of your recents, your videos, your photos. I like to create files, again, swipe files, so I can have the videos that I want ready right away. So let's say we're going to do some B-roll footage. So B-roll footage is just typical footage of a day in the life of what's happening, right? Who are you? Really, it's, simple snapshots into the day up. So let's just say, okay, I want to use this picture with the fire. I'm going to select it and upload it. That now takes it into our recording studio and gives us the ability to use this video with the sound that we selected. So now we're going to say, okay, these are the most important parts of our video. We need nice video that grabs attention, right? Then we need to make sure that we have our hooks. We need to, again, stop that scroll, grab that viewer's attention, earn that viewer's attention, right? So we're going to click on the little A here, and we're going to start putting our text in. Now, there's a simple formula we're going to follow for all of our videos, right? We want to earn people's attention with our hook. So whatever your hook is, have that in, have it very prevalent on these type of videos. If we're doing, say, a short b-roll type video, a short clip, 6 seconds, 8 seconds long max, we're going to put all of our text on one screen at one time. This is going to do one of two things. It's going to, not only is it going to, give the viewer lots to read and information, it's going to actually trick the algorithm because it's going to take the viewer longer than 6 seconds to read your content. So the algorithm is going to be like, oh wow, this video has been watched 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 times by every single viewer. We should roll that out to more people, right? So we put in our hook, we put in our value, right? We're sharing, educating, it's educating, pardon my typing, right? Delivering value, to create curiosity, right? And then we have our call to action. What do we want our viewers to do at the end, right? So there's a very simple video that you can do that can take literally 2 minutes to create and can have your video and your content be pushed out to lots of people, right? Now the key is this can't just be anything. You have to grab their attention with a scroll stopping hook, right? How are you going to grab and earn their attention with your product and or service? What is that pain or fear they're looking to move away from, right? Deliver some education, some value, and then give them the next step. Should they follow you? Should they comment if they relate? Should they click to your link to learn more? What is that next step? Because viewers on TikTok are very, they're consuming content very impulsively. So if we don't tell them what to do, they're going to be on to the next. Okay, so that's one really simple video style. The next video style that we want to do is talking head videos, right? We want to actually have voice to camera. People need to get to know us. So again, there's two different ways you can do this. You can decide, okay, I'm going to do that from inside the TikTok app, or I'm going to upload my videos. So let's say we were going to do a talking head video from inside the TikTok app. What we're going to do is we're going to start in our recording studio. We're going to, I'm going to go out and start over. So we're in our recording studio. Now, we're going to select 10 minutes. Are we going to fill the 10 minutes? No. We're going to stick it as close to a minute as we can, but we don't want to say be just about finished and need a minute and 3 seconds and we don't have it and we can't finish our video, right? So I always suggest starting with that 10-minute timer. So selecting that. Now, if we're going to do a talking head video from inside of the TikTok app, we simply can go in, we can start, we can do one of two things. We can press the start button here, or we can go in to our tools on the right. We click that down arrow, it's going to show us all of our tools. We can use a timer. If we wanted to have a 3-second timer before our video started so we can get ready to deliver our value, our content, then we can set that timer. I'll show you how that works here. So now we deliver our hook, we grab our viewers' attention. We want to make sure we're, delivering our value and our content in a fast pace, but not too fast that people can't consume it. So when we're filming these talking head videos, it's really good to have like little start stops in the video. This does two things. Now, it will grab the attention of the viewer when there's a little correction in the video. And another thing it does is it makes it easier on us as the creator to bring that content out. So let's say you want to have your hook ready, right? You want to film that. So that was my first 11 seconds. You press the stop button, right? Your record stop start button. Now you can start recording again. You can start delivering the value of your story, the value of your piece of content, sharing what they're going to get from learning more and hanging out with you, right? What you've learned, what you're sharing, what you're all about, and how you're going to help them. Right. So then we deliver the value. We press that stop button again. You can see now we have separate sections of the video. Now we're like, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to deliver my call to action. So if you found value in this, drop a comment below or follow for more if you found value in this page, right? Something to that effect. Just spitting off the top of my head here. So now we stop our video. Let's say maybe we weren't totally happy with that last clip. We can simply click this back X here, and it's going to say discard the last clip. So we can click yes, discard. So now we can go back in and film that clip again, get our call to action nailed, have our energy right, and make sure we're happy with it. Let's say, okay, we filmed that, we're all happy. Now we're going to click the little check mark here. That's going to take us into our tools. Guys, on every talking head video, you still want to insert your text. You want to have that scroll stopping hook, right? Make sure you have that hook to earn the people's attention. And then you don't have to put the value in because you're going to share that. But what you do want to do is use your tools again, click on that down arrow, and you'll have the captions. You want to make sure anytime you're doing a talking head video, you click on that captions and make sure when you go through here, you make sure that you edit these captions. Make sure that it all makes sense, because not sometimes it will pick up words differently than you've said them, and there can be some funny autocorrect. So I always say make sure you just proofread and check those. When you're happy, you click save. Now we have our video. Now you can actually grab right with your fingers on the screen. You can move around the captions. You can move around your hook. Again, we always want to make sure we're in the safe zone. So stick in this little block here, right? Because you don't want to come down too far on the right side or too far down in the bottom of your screen, because it's going to get overlaid with tools and make it hard to read. TikTokers don't like it when they can't read the content very easy. If it's hard to consume, they're going to scroll on. That also goes for up top. You don't want to go too high here, because it's going to go in the related search bar, right? So you don't want your text being overlaid. So that is how you can record a talking head video from inside of the platform. Really quick, really easy. Guys, you can record it in sections. You can record it in one talking head all the way through, whatever works best for you. We do like to recommend those little breaks in the video so it grabs that viewer's attention again, right? So another thing that we can do if we wanted to do a talking head video is we can go into our recording studio, right? We can then go in and select the 10 minutes again. As I mentioned, we want to make sure we have enough time for our video. And then we can go in and we click on the emblem for your camera roll again. Once we open up the camera roll, I will either have videos that I've recorded recently inside of my video, right, for my talking head, or I also have a swipe file of talking head videos. We go here. So then I can select from these, right? Now, what's cool is you can go in and select, select say you made a 5-clip section. You select all 5 of those videos. You click the next button, and then you'll go inside and you'll be inside your recording studio again. So you have access to all your tools. When we're uploading from outside of the app, this little section right here is going to be a really valuable tool. We can click on here and it's going to take us into an editing studio. Each one of our individual uploads is going to be inserted in these thumbnails down below, and we can click on those and we can edit simply by grabbing and dragging that little white arrow on the end of each box. So you can take the front end or the back end off anytime there's any dead space, any dead air. Maybe you're reaching for the start stop button. Maybe you pause at the end of your video clip. We want to edit all of that stuff out of the video so it's very back to back to back hook, value, education, call to action, right? No dead airspace, no pausing, no reaching for start, stop buttons, all that kind of stuff. We want to edit all that stuff out. So you can go in, edit everything around each, you can edit each clip individually, right? So make sure you do that. When we're happy with that, we'll simply click the back arrow. We want to make sure, again, we're adding our text, we're adding our hook, we're stopping that scroll, earning the attention. We're putting in our captions, right? And again, we're proofreading and correcting any captions that are maybe misspelled or misheard by the software, right? And then when we're happy with that, we will then finish off clicking next. Going in, and now, guys, this applies to all videos. I wanted to save this for the last little portion of making the videos, is you're going to want to have your descriptions. Now, our descriptions are going to be something that is very repetitive. When we're talking on TikTok, we want to be talking to the same person over and over again, the same message, right? Driving the same value repeatedly. So there's some benefits to doing this. When we have another form of swipe file, what we do is we create inside of our notes on our phone or whatever the best tool is for you, you can have your descriptions inside of your notes on your phone. So we know what our content is about. We can be like, okay, this description is what fits. I'm going to copy that and come back into my TikTok app. And I'm going to paste that. Guys, Swipe files. It's all about having these tools to make your job easier. You can reuse these descriptions over and over again. Not a lot of people read descriptions on TikTok, but what they do is help you be SEO searchable. Making sure you're having keywords and powerful hashtags inside of your description is going to be a very, very important part of your content to get it in front of the right people and make it findable, searchable for the right people as well. Now, another thing we want to do before we produce anything is this thumbnail on the right. When you click the top of this thumbnail, you can see a preview of your video. It'll take you in and be like, okay, yeah, I'm happy. Remember, we talked about the safe zones. We want to make sure our text, our content isn't down in here, isn't over here, and isn't too high here. Where our hook was in this one, we're good. All right, so we're happy with that. We can click on this back arrow, and then we want to go here to the edit cover. Now, the edit cover, you can now pick, maybe if you want a different thumbnail to start your video off, you can select that. That's not the best one. So we would select maybe a different one. That's not the best one. I'll go back to the first one, maybe. Then we want to make sure we use a cover photo. These are the bottom sections here. You can select from whatever style you want. Again, we recommend staying consistent with creating a brand, right? This is what people are going to see when they're scrolling your profile. So they've been attracted to your content by a piece of a video that you created. Now they've come to your profile. So when we put these on, this is where people get to know, get to know each video. Oh, I can't type today. Each video. People do not see this on the For You page while they're scrolling. They're going to see your hook that you put here. But here, we put this on, and it's actually going to show up on our profile. Okay. So when people come and they land on our profile, they're going to be able to speed date our content, and they're going to see, okay, if I click on this video, it's going to teach me more about getting to know more about each video, because that's what it says, right? But that just gives you people another tool to learn more about you quicker. So you want to make sure you use those. Let's say we are in a content producing mood. We're banging out the content, but we don't want to post it all in one day. This is where the drafts come in super handy, and this is a insider tip. Make sure you're filling these drafts, because we all know life gets busy. Sometimes things can get hectic. Maybe we run out of time in a day and we can't post. We can go into our drafts and we can use those drafts from days where we were producing tons of content that we can use on the days when we can't. So guys, make sure you're using the drafts. So guys, these are some tips that I hope are super helpful just to help you get into action. We're all about swipe files. Again, having the swipe file of all the saved videos. So here's my saved videos here, right? When I'm every day, I'll go in to get some inspiration. I'll start scrolling. I'll find inspiration. I've got 3,000 saved videos, 3,300 saved videos in here. So any day that I'm stuck for ideas for content, I just have to come into my swipe files, do a quick little scroll, and there's going to be something that has inspired me before, that has stopped my scroll, that has earned my attention, that then I can use as inspiration to build content for my offer, for my service, for my audience, right? So guys, make sure you're leveraging that. Now, another insider tip, guys, when you are scrolling, make sure you are scrolling and engaging with content that is relevant to your product and or service, and make sure you're being an interactive member of the community, guys. Share stuff, save stuff, comment on stuff, make meaningful comments to create conversation, like other creators' videos, right? Reciprocity. Go out and be an active member of the community and watch your engagement increase, because the algorithm rewards active, valuable members of the community. All right, guys. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that's helps you get started with some ideas on how to create content, how easy it really is, and how you can create swipe files for yourself to make things easier on a daily basis to create content that moves the needle, gets people engaged, and gets people clicking and buying your products, right? That's the goal here. But guys, think about that. Having that, what would it mean for you to have another tool, another swipe file that had maybe 500 different hooks that you could leverage, different video styles that you could recreate, proven calls to action to make your audience move forward quicker and take a lot of the guesswork out of creating content on a daily basis. Well, guys, we've got a very exciting offer for you today. It's something that we're just releasing. You're one of the very first to get access to it, and that is our TikTok swipe files. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what this is all about, because this is an offer that is brand new, and we want to make sure you get the most out of this. So check this out. So, guys, these are the exact videos and tools that myself and Shannon have used to pull in over 218,000 followers, 2,506 passive leads, and 268 click and buy customers in just 45 days. We've put this swipe file together for you guys so you have the tools at your fingertips so you can get into action right away, take all the questioning out, and just start making content that will get in front of the right eyes and make people take action. So we give you the 10 high performing TikTok examples that we've used to take the guesswork out and give you results quick, right? Some of these videos are getting millions of views, thousands of comments, and hundreds and hundreds of shares, right? We're going to teach you how to stop that scroll. Be that hooker. I know, I said it. We want to be a hooker. We want to hook people's attention. We want to earn their attention and draw them in so they watch the rest of our videos. We could be giving away $1 million at the end of our video, but if we don't hook those viewers in right away, they're never going to know. So we want to make sure we have that dialed in, right? We have a description template to help you guys get the most out of your description, again, so the algorithm is working in your favor, putting your content in the searchable places and getting it in front of the eyeballs that need to see it. We have 25 calls to action that are proven to get your ideal prospect taking that next step in the action they need to take to get connected with you, buy your products, or learn more, right? We have 500 different niche hashtags. Again, taking the guesswork out of the game for you so you have these swipe files to simply go in, take that, copy it and paste it, put it into your work, and get on with the rest of your day quicker. Guys, picture another 25 plus minutes of video editing and tricks and tips from me. I open up my phone, I show you these again. So any questions you have from my experience of making over 1,300 TikToks, I share it all with you, again, to help you just get this done quicker and easier. Then we have a very simple video checklist. So you make sure that you are not missing any critical steps, because guys, once you produce a video on TikTok, you can't go back and edit it. So we want to make sure we have all the key elements. We're not missing any steps. So all that hard work is not for waste, and you get everything done without the question. You guys, the TikTok swipe files are here, and we have some more bonuses for you. We have a fast mover gift where Shannon and I do a live implementation workshop. We actually spend 40 plus minutes with you, showing you different tricks, tips, and strategies, plus some secret formulas of ours to help you get into momentum even faster. We have the TikTok daily mode of operation. So you know exactly what you need to do every day. You're not questioning, and it's not holding you up. It's not keeping you from taking those actions you need to take. Our fast mover bonus number 3, tips and tricks from network marketing top leaders, you guys. Beck Sadek, she is an absolute beast in the industry with over 110,000 people in her organization. Think of the insights she might have. Heather Summers is a top enroller and top leader inside of her company. She had a video this summer go viral again, creating over 6 million views and hundreds of sales without a single conversation. Think of her insight. Melanie Sessa just got back from a bougie trip from Italy, Croatia, Greece, all paid for by TikTok strategies learned from using these exact strategies. Christina Frank, new to the industry, using what she learned inside of these strategies and showing you exactly what she's done to create 2 thriving TikTok pages in a very short period of time. Another thing we do is we have a community where we review people's content. We're going to give you a sneak peek into this with an hour of recordings of hot seats, diving into our top successful students and exactly what they're doing to create momentum in their business, giving you takeaways you can put into play right away. And the last bonus we're going to give anybody who gets these swipe files for a short period of time, this is a limited offer because we simply can only do this so often. You're going to get a fast mover bonus and free one-on-one coaching call with me. Well, we will dive into your profile, we'll dive into your content, we'll dive into your business to find out where those gaps are and where you could use maybe some direction or some help. So when you're done with the call, you'll actually have something to move forward with. So guys, we're super excited to bring this out to you. It's a brand new offer. Our community is raving about it. We release this internally, and we want you guys to be the first to get it now. Everything that you've seen here, everything that's on the screen, plus all of your bonuses, a total value of over $1,897. Nowhere near that today. We were going to do it for $157, but we want to be generous. We want you to get access to this now. So guys, grab those swipe files below, add it to what I've taught you today. Use this tool and this resource to move forward in your business without all the guesswork, without all the wondering, is this what's going to work today? Guys, we are here to help you move forward. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.